Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. It's definitely been a crazy few weeks in the market. I'm sure all of you saw that this past Friday, the S&P 500 did hit an all-time high and broke 4,000 for the very first time. And despite all the volatility, I have definitely seen some pretty nice gains in my account, and hopefully you guys have all seen the same. Now in today's video, I'm going to be covering my monthly income from selling options during the month of March. Now, I will preface that all of these trades happened in my individual taxable account with roughly $130,000 in equity. Now, depending on your situation, this may be a lot of money or a very small amount. For me, at just 26, this has been the result of 8 years of saving and investing and took a lot of hard work on my part. But I will say that it's pretty much my entire life savings outside of some real estate with me and my wife and our side business. And again, I will say that this strategy is a lot easier with a fair amount of capital. However, it is available to everyone out there. Now, if you don't have a big chunk of capital to work with, this type of option selling strategy will require some slight tweaks on your part, and that's going to be in the form of spreads, and you'll want to be very careful to avoid taking unnecessary risk to chase those larger returns. But enough with the jabbering, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. In the month of March, I made $72.94 on American Airlines. I also sold 2 puts against Apple, one for $105.46 in profit, another for $190.94 in profit. That comes to a total of $296.40. I also sold 3 puts against AMD. I made $124.46 on the first one, $69.94 on the second one, and $88.94 on the third one. That comes to a total of $283.34. Now, I did have one loser in the account for the month of March, and it was a pretty big one. It was on Amazon. I sold the 3115 by 3110 put spread, and I sold 2 of them. And unfortunately, Amazon dipped considerably, and I took a total loss on that trade of $693.53. Luckily, the next trade, CCIV, I made $134.87. Chewy, I made $136.46. CRSR, which is Corsair, I made $104.94. Micron, which was an earnings play, I made $99.94. IQ, I sold 2 covered calls against my shares, and I collected $130.94 in premium. Now, IQ is also perfect timing because I don't know if you saw a chart last week. IQ, I sold my shares, or they got called away at $27.50 and $27 even. And the following week, IQ sold off nearly 50%. It's all the way down to $16 a share now as the close of Friday. Next up, I also sold some puts against Palantir, PLTR, and I collected $203.88 in income from that one. I also ended up selling a covered call against Royal Caribbean, which I closed out for $193.94 in profit, and I sold another one for the month of March against my 100 shares. And I ended up collecting another $307.94, which came out to a total for the month of March against Royal Caribbean of $501.88. Next up, we actually had the biggest winner in the account and where I collected most of the premium, and that was on Tesla. I sold 2 puts for the month of March. Now, those were at separate times, but on the first one, I collected $1,208.91. On the second one, I collected $1,144.93. And that comes to a total of $2,353.84. And last but not least, I did sell a covered call against Walgreens, WBA, and I collected $125.47. Now, unfortunately, I did get my shares called away at $50 a share, and I think Walgreens, as of the close on Friday, was something like $54. So I did miss out on some potential profit by selling a covered call against it, but that just comes with the territory. It's part of that income-generating strategy. Now, if we were to add up all that premium across all those options I sold, I came out to a monthly total of $3,751.37 in income for the month of March. Now, I've got to tell you that I'm incredibly happy with my income results for the month of March. This was also what I would consider a fairly passive investment strategy outside of managing and opening and closing the trades and looking for some new opportunities. However, this doesn't take much effort once you have your strategy and mechanics laid out. I probably spent less than an hour each day monitoring the positions and rolling them out when I saw fit. If anything, this could have even been more simplified by entering my closing limit orders to buy back my positions automatically when the price target hit, but I'm okay with spending less than an hour each day to make $3,700 in income. Now, this total amount of $3,751.37 comes out to being roughly a 2.8% return on my invested capital. So I'm definitely proud of the results so far, and I did beat my goal of $2,500 in income I set for this month. But we always got to keep in mind that this will not always be the case. There will be winning months as well as losing months, but I'm definitely going to continue documenting this every single month to keep a log of my trading history over time. I'm also going to begin taking this income generated each month and begin investing it into high dividend growth companies that I've got a strong conviction on. I will also be putting a portion of this into index ETFs to at least have a nice foundation of assets that I don't have to worry much about. Now, the whole purpose of this is I'd really like to begin growing my passive income to a level where I really don't have to feel weighed down by a corporate job. But since I am quite young, I would definitely need to see a long track record of success with this type of strategy or build up a huge enough portfolio where that passive income is enough to support me. But in terms of a dividend strategy, I mean, I wouldn't expect to be able to live off my portfolio unless it was roughly $1 million. So that's a long way off. Whereas thus far with the option selling strategy, I have earned pretty close to what my monthly salary would be. But I would definitely want to see a lot more than that before I'd even consider leaving my job. But I think we'll go ahead and end the video there. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update as to my monthly income for the month of March. As I said before, please be on the lookout for some of my future videos. I'm going to be diving more deep into my portfolio, go over some of the new options that I've sold for the month of April. And I'd really like to start covering market news and dive deeper into those companies I'm going to be investing in for dividend income. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I really hope you guys found this video helpful or motivational in some way. If there's anything you guys have questions on, please leave it down below in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it to the best of my ability. If you guys did like this video, please leave it a like, and if you'd like to stay up to date with my future videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. And thank you again for all of you guys who watched this video to the end, and I really hope to see you guys on the next video.